All right, let's finish this. You're going to pay for all the innocent lives you've destroyed. You're pretty strong.
Maybe this will make some sense into
No, I can't let you get away with this.
no more monkeying around.
You think you've got power now?
You won't win this fight. I'm not finished here.
No!
No!
Shrek here, and I'm ticked off.
The League will stop you.
Are you kidding me?
What are you doing in my swamp?
The universe. 2, he has only shown this strength when clashing with Beerus, and 3, he only really shook the universe. So let's discuss each of these points and put them to the test if they're valid or not. The first point being he never destroyed the universe. This point makes little to no sense for 2 reasons. 1, Goku has never destroyed a universe because he never wanted or needed to. And 2, his strength has been measured by multiple highly intelligent Dragon Ball characters who do in fact state if he continued his clash that the universe would in fact crumble. The second point that is brought up is that Goku can only do this universe-busting feat when clashing with Beerus. The best debunk for this claim is the torting cake theory, or in other words, the super toothpick theory. Now, to understand these theories, pretend that the world is actually a cake and that Goku is a toothpick. If the Goku toothpick tries to lift the Earth/cake, he would just rip through it and not actually lift it. This is because he is so small and sharp compared to everything around him that no material would be able to stay intact during the lift. This brings up 2 points. 1, if Goku and Superman actually existed in the real world with real world physics, none of them would be able to scientifically move the Earth on their own, because nothing on this planet has the density to stay intact if the whole planet is being pulled from its gravity. And 2, if Goku punches anything that is weaker than Beerus in his full-powered God form, that said thing would instantly turn into splattered pudding. Beerus was able to help create those universal shock waves because he could tank and ricochet those punches. Anything or anyone else who would have tried to absorb those punches would have been splattered like a bug. Now the third point is that Goku only shook the whole universe. But this quote-unquote debunk only contradicts itself and actually proves that Goku can destroy the universe. Goku's punch shook the universe instead of destroying it, specifically because Goku wasn't even punching the universe, he was punching Beerus. When Goku landed his punch on Beerus, Beerus, being like any other thing in existence, is going to ingratiate the physical contact, and the aftershock is going to display and measure the power of the integration. This is how earthquakes and tsunamis are measured. So, because the aftershock wave of the punch shook the whole universe, this means that the force that both Beerus and Goku felt were universal punches. Now, I know some of you are still not going to accept any of these claims, but then at the very least, if you want to give Beerus half the credit, which my second point debunks, but if you want to indeed give Beerus half the credit, then at the very least, Goku can destroy half the universe in just 3 punches. And if he can destroy half the universe with 3 punches, how much of the universe do you think he can destroy with 6 punches? This case has been closed. But the biggest reason why New 52 Superman lost is not really because Goku is powerful, but because New 52 Superman is one of the weakest Supermen in the DC universe. It is a close call between New 52 and animated series, but the fact is that New 52 is weak compared to other Superman. And because New 52 Superman is a sub-branch of the post-crisis era, this version of Superman does not have infinite strength or power. Now let's look at the last scene with New 52 Superman's Solar Flare versus Super Saiyan Blue Goku's Kamehameha. The problem with the Solar Flare ability is that Superman saves it as a last resort. If this power is an absolute last resort, then this means that Superman is nearly depleted and empty in terms of energy. So his Solar Flare is only going to release what he has left, and what he has left is not much. In fact, the strongest Solar Flare is barely city level. Even Batman stated it was only city level, and no one argues with Batman. Now, Goku is also a guy who likes to save his Kamehameha towards the end of his battles, but at the very least, these blasts have been shown time and time again to be well above planet level, while Superman's Solar Flare is only city level. But oi, I am sick and tired of having these two fight. So for once, how about we do something different? Let's have these two team up. That's right, if you want to see a 2-on-2 battle with Goku and Superman versus Beerus and Doomsday, you know what to do. Comment down below the words team up, and if this episode gets 5,000 team up comments, there will be a 2-on-2 match with Goku and Superman versus Beerus and Doomsday. Also, don't forget to comment down your ideas for future Cartoon Fight Club episodes. They may even become a future episode of Cartoon Fight Club. Also, if you can't get enough of me, feel free to follow me on my social media or support the channel on Patreon. But more importantly, let's reveal the next fighters, and if you're a returning subscriber, you already know who the next fighters are. But if you're not, on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Excuse me, do you know how to get to town?
Yeah, it's back the way you came.